Hello there. I have to be quiet because the baby is sleeping. And why don't we just talk while I have my breakfast? Actually, I want some ketchup, so I will be right back. Excuse my messy house. I am in the newborn trenches right now. So the past 2 days, my baby has been fighting his nap during the day. And finally got him to go down for his first nap today. Hopefully he stays asleep and I can actually enjoy my food. But yes, I gave birth last month. It's April now. I don't know if I should talk about my birth story in this video. Or maybe I should, because it started out as our very last date. We went to this burger place. I didn't even really want to have burgers that day. I just wanted to go out for a date. It was 10 p.m. when we got there. Had a very late dinner. And I remember there were sausages in the fridge. So I made Mauritian sausage rogai. My husband was sleeping while I was making it. And then I woke him up and I was like, I mean, if we have food at home, we don't have to go out. But I wanted to go out because we didn't know when the last date was going to be. So we went inside. I only ate half my burger. The waiter kind of messed up our order. He did not put my husband's burger down. So I was like eating my burger and then he was just sitting there with his fries. Somehow the waiter thought he just wanted fries. And then we were like, when is the burger coming? And he was like, oh, I did not know that you wanted a burger too. Even though we said so. But I guess he missed that part because he said whatever burger you want with fries. So he thought just fries. And then I tried to do a little bit of curb walking. But it was on stairs. It was like really long stairs by right next to the burger place. Yeah, I did like just 2 back and forth, just twice, and that was it. It was cold at night time. I wanted to go for a little bit of walk, but it was cold. We didn't have jackets. We didn't bring jackets. And then came back home, showered, went to sleep. And then at 3:30 a.m. I woke up because I needed to go to the washroom and I had contractions. And that's how it all started. And then everything in between to me was kind of a blur. After that 3:30 moment, I couldn't go back to sleep anymore. Because they were just like really annoying. And then I have a feeling at like 7-ish, that's when it started getting a little bit more intense. I can't remember exact timing of everything. But I remember it getting more intense and intense. I was kind of timing the contractions, but I couldn't tell if it was really regular or not. Because I would time it and then it's like, oh, it's a little bit off. And then it'll regulate. And then it's a little bit off and then it regulate. Took a shower. I was going to wash my hair because I was like, oh, I'm going into labor. I might as well wash my hair. But when I washed my hair and then my hair was wet the whole time. I didn't even dry it. I just tied it up, which was not very smart. Shouldn't have done that. I should have blow dried it. And then it was just getting like really annoying. And I had my husband do the counter pressure and hip, what do you call it? The hip compression thing? Hip squeezes. And they didn't really work for me. For some reason. I don't know if it's like maybe he was doing it so hard that it hurt me even more. So I ended up not doing those. I called the hospital asking like when should I be coming in. They told me either 311 to 511. So that's 3 minutes apart, 1 minute long for an hour, or 5 minutes apart for one minute for an hour. And I think I ended up waiting until about 4 minutes apart, and then that's when we went to the hospital. Went to the hospital, got checked. I was only 2 centimeters dilated, and I was like, oh my goodness. They told me to go home. No, that's when I was like, oh my goodness, how bad is this gonna be? A little bit discouraging. at the same time, I knew like, oh, I shouldn't have gone to the hospital, but I also really wanted to know. And then after that, oh, I also got a shot of morphine. Also, my birth wish was to go unmedicated, but at the moment I was like, give me all the drugs you have. So I got a shot of morphine, and it was morphine and they had gravel in it. Gravel did not really help at all. I went home and I still haven't eaten at all. Barely ate, and my mom was over. So my mom was saying like, you gotta eat, you gotta eat. So every bite I took, I threw up. So like all the food came back out, still so hungry. And then, but I did get to go sleep because of the morphine. It makes you very sleepy and tired. So I slept for a while. Also, the morphine only lasts, they say 4 to 6 hours, but I didn't even make it to the 4-hour mark and it wore off. After that, it was just getting so intense where I'm like just very agitated. And my mom's just telling me like, go to the hospital, go to the hospital. And in my mind, I'm like, what's the hospital going to do? They're just going to turn me away again.
It's breakfast.
Go ahead. I'm telling you my birth story. If you want to join. Because I don't remember much.
Me neither. It's a little bit of a blur.
Okay, so after, I'm at the part where I just woke up after getting morphine, after coming from the hospital. And my mom was telling me to eat some more. After I woke up, eat some more. Obviously I threw that up. Threw up everything. And then she was telling us like, let's just go to the hospital. So we were all rushing and we headed to the hospital. Got to the hospital.
It's funny because like when I got in the car, right? I was trying to be all calm. Your mom in the back was like, go.
Got to the hospital. Oh yeah, we also had to call the hospital and get triaged. Once you go to the hospital, you gotta go to admission, which just takes so long. Like they're doing the paperwork and I'm just like at the desk. I'm like, oh. She's like, oh, I'm sorry. Like I'm trying to go as fast as I can and get your bracelet.
Like, not fast enough.
I know. But then once we got to the labor and delivery, so I got checked. I had to wait to get checked actually.
Yeah, because there was like
there were so
eight
many
other women having birth.
So many women.
6 rooms.
They didn't have any rooms for me. I was just in the little room to get checked. They were like, oh, just like lay down, and I couldn't lay down because I kept moving around, and I was like, I literally cannot. And then finally I got checked. Was it a nurse? I think it was a nurse.
Yeah, it was a nurse.
So I got checked by a nurse and she was like, you're not at 4 centimeters yet.
Yeah, 3.5.
3.5, but like you're close, so we'll just keep you here. Thankfully, I didn't want to go home and come back again.
And then we waited like.
Oh yeah, we waited because we had to wait for
a doctor to confirm.
Yeah, so my OB was working that day at the hospital, and she came in. We spoke, and I don't remember what we spoke about. I think she confirmed it.
Yeah, she just confirmed that you're 4 centimeters and that you can stay.
You just have to wait for a room.
Yeah, just the waiting part. That's
yeah, waiting for it.
That's tiring.
Forever. But thing is, even after I got the room, I still had to wait for like any other pain meds that I wanted. Oh, I remember like in the little room, the check-in room thing, they came in and asked me if I wanted an epidural, and I was like, I don't know.
Not yet.
Not yet. Yeah, I said not yet. Finally got into the room. I changed into the gown in the little room. Right?
Yeah.
And then we walked over to the
main room.
The
delivery
room. And then everything was a blur to me. What happened?
Yeah, because from there, you were in a lot of pain, and then they asked you if you wanted epidural again. And you're like, no, it's okay.
I said not yet again.
Okay. And then was just trying to like give you the.
Okay, camera stop recording. And we didn't even notice. I don't even know where it cut off. Okay, so we went to the delivery room, and then they asked me if I wanted an epidural, I said not yet, but I was like in so much pain. I was just so agitated. It was so annoying. It wasn't like I couldn't handle the pain. It was just really annoying because it came and then went and then came and went.
Yeah, that's how it is.
And the thing is, I had back labor. I didn't have it in the front. I had it all in my back, and I had pressure in my booty hole. That pressure was so bad.
Yeah. 'Cause it feels like you need to poop.
Yeah, the pressure was worse than the actual pain.
Yeah.
I think that was what was like really getting to me, because the pressure was just so intense.
Yeah.
What?
Eat your breakfast.
Oh yeah.
No, you're eating tomatoes.
So then I got fentanyl, and because they were like, oh, the fentanyl is going to like make you sleepy, and then you just kind of relax.
Which you did, because you did sleep for a little bit.
Very little.
Yeah.
But I felt like I didn't sleep at all.
When you slept, that's when your body kind of relaxed, and then you got the diameter got a little bit more. So I think it was like a few hours later you were at 5, and then you had to wait till you were at like 10.
Yeah, I was like, okay, I'm 50% there, halfway there now, but it's like
the pain was
it took so long.
Yeah, it's because you're not relaxed. And then finally caved in and took the epidural.
I asked for the epidural at 6 centimeters.
Yeah.
I didn't get it until I was about 8 centimeters.
Yeah.
Because I had to wait.
Yeah. And then once you finally got it.
I think the
was,
anesthesiologist was doing, he was in a surgery, that's why. That's why it took so long. And then he did the epidural for the lady next door. So technically the lady next door probably, like, she got the epidural before me.
They had their baby before, and then ours was just like shortly after.
No, the lady next door had a baby girl. It was after we had ours, like 20 minutes after.
No, it was before. It was 20 minutes before.
Did they already leave? Because there was a new person there. I don't even know.
Because they needed the room. You couldn't leave yet because you were really like knocked out. You couldn't really like walk.
I wasn't allowed to walk. They had me side lying with a peanut ball, because one side of my cervix was not dilated enough. So I had to lay there in a certain way. And
but like it still never got dilated enough. And then they were just like, okay, that's enough waiting.
Okay, that's enough waiting. All they did was actually just push my cervix out of the way.
Yeah.
And that
was like
so
such a thin layer that was still in the way, so they're like, it's okay, we'll just push it out of the way. And then they did, and then
I think that's what may have like messed me up, because everything was on the left side and I'm swollen on the left side.
Yeah. And then when it was time to push, that was like 3 hour push, 3.5 hours for pushing time.
Yeah.
And it's just like in the beginning, it's just pushing, but like there's like nothing happening. But it is happening. You just don't know.
They had to put me on Pitocin because my contractions were not strong enough.
Oh yeah, yeah. They had to like go chase the contraction.
Oh, I don't think it was Pitocin. It was like
oxytocin.
Yeah, he put me on that so
to
my
create
contractions were more strong.
Yeah.
And it came so frequent. I feel like if I didn't have it, my laboring time, like my pushing time, would have been so long.
Well, it's just you can't really have your pushing time to be that long, because like when you push and you relax, the baby will go back in, right? It's like you push him forward and then he goes back in. You push him forward and then he goes back in. So it's like you need the contraction to be more quicker, so that when you push, he kind of stays right there. And that's why they're like, okay, like do it 3 times, you know what I mean? Like take a deep breath, then push again, take a deep breath, then push again.
I didn't have the breath to push that long.
Yeah, stamina is just lungs. It's
not
just
there.
Not there. But you did it though. Like you kind of took control, and
because at the end it was so intense that I had to do it 4 times.
Funny thing is, like when his head finally like showed, I was like, oh my god, I can see his head. And
I didn't believe anybody.
No, you can't.
I didn't believe anybody that told me that he's coming out. We could see his head. I'm like, no way.
and then they asked you if you wanted to feel
The
it.
doctor asked me, do you want to feel it? And I was like, okay.
She went down there, felt it. I was like, oh my god!
Oh my god.
Yeah. Oh my god, the head's right there. I was like, I know, just
I
push.
felt his hair and I was like, oh.
Yeah, just push.
After feeling him, I was like,
Go time. Yeah. Because I was like, I can see it, like, go time, like, let's go. I can see his head, yeah, that was pretty cool. You know, you remember how you were saying, like, I wouldn't watch in case I faint or whatever?
I didn't think you would.
I was all up in there.
I told you, you're gonna be like it's gonna be in your face.
Yeah.
Like, you're literally gonna be standing over
And
it.
like, remember I told you, it's a very different thing. Like, I don't know when this happened to me, but I started getting really weirded out by blood. And before I wasn't like this. When I was younger, like, I could look at blood. I had a weird thing. I'd like lick the blood too, and it tasted really good. That was a weird thing, and then all of a sudden, I don't know what happened.
You get queasy from it.
All of a sudden, I don't know what happened.
Like,
it's like I can't even
the Grey's
look.
Anatomy I'd be watching, and they're doing surgery, and be like, ooh, and then like you'll feel the pain. that they're
Yeah,
going
it's like
through.
I inject the pain on myself. When I see someone break their leg, I'm like, ah, my leg. Like, I can feel it.
That's how I said.
Like, it's just playing back and forth in my head, just the bone breaking.
That's why I thought, like, oh, you might faint. So if you feel like you're gonna faint, sit down.
The doctor was literally telling me, okay, man, stop looking. I was like, I can't.
He told you to stop looking when he was sewing me up.
Yeah, he's like, oh no, you don't want to look at that part. I was like, it's my wife. I'm gonna look if I want to. Yeah, no, that was like, to me, that was one of the greatest thing I could ever be a part of.
Oh, we didn't finish the story.
It's not something like you can really explain and talk about. It's something that you just have to go through, because every experience is different. I might tell you how I feel, and then you as a man or whatever, you'll go in the delivery room and have a total different experience. It's somewhat the same. The process is the same, but the feelings will not be the same.
After he came up, they put him on my stomach. I couldn't pull him up higher because my placenta didn't come out. And the cord was not that long. Also, the placenta was actually really small.
Yeah, placenta was small. I see in the bag.
Yeah, the doctor was like, oh, it's really small.
And like, I remember too, like, I was trying to look at the baby, but I also wanted to make sure you were okay. So
yeah,
I was like,
after
I
had him on me, they had to take the baby away. They had to check him because of the antibodies.
And you know what's hilarious? You
and
know
then
what I found
did
really,
skin to skin
you know what I
after.
found really funny?
What?
How I thought I had all the issues, but it wasn't me.
Who knows who has the issues?
Well, it's not really issues, right? It's not really an issue. It's just like, when we talked about it before,
They thought
I
it
was
was
told
you.
that, yeah, I was told that it was me. But then when we were there, they were like, no, it's not him,
The
it's you.
pediatrician said it was me.
Yeah.
I was like, oh.
I was like, oh, this whole time I thought it was me. But it's not me. But like,
I don't think they
anywho,
really
like,
know.
yeah, no, anyway, it doesn't really matter, right? Like, kid's healthy. A boy is really healthy, and we can't be any more happier than that. That's all we wanted.
For the sleep thing that he's been going through.
Well, that's normal. That's normal. Babies cry. They poo, they cry,
Right.
they eat.
Fighting his sleep for 2 days.
Yeah, they poo, they cry, they eat. That's what they do. It's okay.
Yeah, so you did skin to skin.
He was crying, and then when he got to me, he just stopped crying. He heard my voice, and he just relaxed.
I wish it was all filmed, but nobody had the time to do it.
Yeah, I was very busy. Like I
was,
I would
like,
have had to
so-
hold the camera in between my toes.
I was so in the zone with my labor. I didn't even know where my phone was.
Yeah, because I was holding your leg, and then I was like just telling you to push, and then I was doing all the countdown and stuff like that. Like the nurses started the countdown, and then I took over.
And then the Asian nurse that came in, she like the energy was a lot nice.
She was really awesome, but I also think she was a little much.
But I needed that
Like
little
at the end, she was a little much. Like she wouldn't be quiet. And it's not about being
I liked
quiet.
her.
No, I know it's not about being quiet. I think she was just saying a little too much. Okay.
She kept calling my flower.
Yeah, no, that she was great. Like as soon as she came in the room, when it was time for you to push,
'Cause-
she was loud. Everybody else was so quiet. You can only hear my voice. And then she came in the room. She's like, all right, baby girl, let's push this baby out of you, eh?
Shirley.
Yeah.
And then when she did the fundal massage, oh my gosh, that was...
Yeah, she's rough.
But it worked.
But yeah, you needed it though, because like she did a massage on the belly after the birth, and like a squirt of blood just like shot out. Like it was like, whoa, that's insane.
And
that's pretty cool.
So my nurse, she was pregnant, and her name was Paula.
She's limping. Martina, you want to eat?
And I think she was like...
Want to eat? Come.
I don't think the fundal massage was that bad.
No.
It was just
actually
like
pretty
kind of
interesting.
tender.
And she's the only one that knew that technique too.
I know.
Yeah. She was taught by somebody else, but she's like, that's a really cool technique. And then she just kept using it.
Yeah.
Because it works.
She went like, kind of push it and massage, and then,
And then
1, 2, 3, push, and it gushed out. Oh, and the nurses also told me that if I pushed harder, I would have peed on the doctor. I'm like, how do you pee and like, how does that happen?
Because you're pushing.
I know, but... So I did pee. But did I poo? That I will never really find out, I don't think. I guess that was my whole labor. Oh! One thing I didn't know about the epidural is that once you get it, it's self-administered. So you have to push the button yourself, and
Oh yeah, and that's why you can walk either, because you have to wait for the epidural to run out.
yeah, because I got up. Oh no, also I got up after labor, and they were like, oh, you gotta use the washroom and like try it out. And I stood up, and I got so lightheaded, I had to sit back down because I was gonna faint. I lost too much blood.
Yeah.
So I was gonna faint, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna sit back down. And then they just like use the catheter to empty me out each time. But yeah, so the epidural, self-administered, but you can only do it 4 times in an hour. Like you can't just keep pressing it. The epidural is like, it's like you get it, and then it's a drop off right away. Like it's not continuous. It doesn't just kind of trickle off. It just, you feel it right away. For some reason, the epidural thing was so far away from me, I couldn't grab it. I had to have him press it for me.
Hello, people.
And update on her, she is still limping a little bit. She's been so
just
good.
a baby.
She's been so good with the baby, except for the barking.
She's a dog. What do you expect?
And then while we were at the hospital, I don't even remember, like what time did we even go down to maternity ward?
I don't know that one.
It felt like hours after. Yeah, so once we were heading to the maternity.
It was a few hours for sure.
A few hours. Yeah. So my mom had time to come back too with food. And then you grabbed the stuff, went down to maternity. Me and the baby.
The only part I was a little bit upset about was that couch was supposed to be mine. And she kept sleeping on it.
No, you guys took turns.
Yeah. No, I'm just joking.
When we went down, the other nurse from maternity ward came to get me with the wheelchair. So I got in the chair, and then
Excuse me.
yeah, we went down to maternity, and then another nurse came in, and then they helped me into the washroom, and they made me go pee. They made sure I was able to pee, and yeah, and then we kind of left alone.
Yeah.
And then like after delivery, when like everybody left in the delivery room, it was like so quiet. We're like, what do we do now?
Because it's been so chaotic.
Yeah.
When things just kind of mellow down, you're just kind of like...
Did we even do 1 hour of golden hour? Just holding him?
Yeah.
Maybe. We did, right?
Yeah.
I can't remember. But I wasn't able to breastfeed him.
Not right away.
My milk didn't come in. I didn't even have colostrum coming in. even like during pregnancy, it barely had anything. It was like tiny drop, like nothing came out. We're not even at 1 month yet. I'm so sad. Like the month is almost, like he's gonna reach a month soon.
Yeah.
I just wanted to be small for him.